Hi everyone, this is Philan. I've had quite a few requests on how to do kitchen cabinets, especially in mobile homes. Many of them aren't solid wood. Sorry if I'm not in the full view here. Many are not solid wood, and everyone thinks you can't paint them because they're not solid wood. This is a 1973 home. It definitely does not have wooden cabinets. They're a pressed type of board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how easy and simple it is to paint your cabinets. What you need to do first is, the product I use is all by Heirloom Traditions paint. I've used it for years, and I'll be honest with you, hands down, I've used a lot of paint. I do a lot of kitchens for people. This is the best. I use it for my furniture and everything too. So I am a big user of Heirloom Traditions. I know it's going to be backwards here, but this is their deglosser. What it does is takes all the years of all that junk and gunk and grease and handprints and everything off of your product that you're going to paint. You want it to be good and clean. That's your first step on anything for any paint to adhere. So what I do is normally I put it in a spray bottle, spray everything. I've done a few already, but I'll just do a quick show of it here. So what you do, spray it all down, let it start running and doing its work. Then just take a cloth and wipe it all down. It's that simple to do. Wipe it all down, make sure it's good and dry, and then you can start with your painting. The paint I am using in the color of cashmere, and I apologize if there's glare. I'm using cashmere. It is a white. Now this paint has a primer built in it. It has a top coat built in it. So you don't need to worry about coming back and doing anything with it, and it's got the primer in it, so you don't have to worry about sanding. It will stick. Clean your product down good that you're going to paint, then go ahead, start painting. And I'm going to show you a technique that will also show how to get rid of your brush marks, so it's going to look flawless. And it is that simple. I tell you, it is that simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this one here. I use their Syntec brush too. It's a nice brush. Make sure when you get your paint, you stir it really well. And this is how simple this goes. Load your brush. You don't got to be fancy on your first coat. It's your first coat. It's not going to cover the very first coat, especially, well, because I'm using white and it's so dark. But you don't need to prime, because whether you prime, I mean, you can end up priming, but you're going to prime and you're still going to have to, it's still going to be, you're going to have to paint. So, I mean, it's either paint, it all at once and not having to worry about primer, or, if you feel you must prime, then prime. But it's all going to be the same matter of strokes that you're going to be doing. But like I'm saying, don't worry about being fancy with it. Now, you can take the hinges off. I don't. Expect when they're older homes like this, I don't. I mean, it covers good. I've never had a problem with it, wearing off on me. So, but this is how easy it is to paint your cabinets. Now, you can they also have a sponge type roller, and you can use that to go over it lightly, and that will help get rid of brush marks. And like I said, remember, your first coat is going to be your ugly one. It's not going to be pretty. I'm sorry if that's glaring. So it's not going to be a real pretty coat. But like I said, get that on, let it dry. It dries fast. It doesn't have a strong odor. You can do it around your kids. It's not anything that's going to hurt them, or pets. I have a dog, and I've painted many people's homes that have pets. Also, they have a true applicator. This is something else I use. and you just lightly pounce around to help get rid of brush marks too. I mean, either one works or a combination of all, but I'm telling you seriously, it is this easy. So you don't have to be afraid that you can't do it and give yourself a beautiful looking kitchen because you have a mobile home. So I'll just do the drawer here really quick and just show you again how easy, sorry, I'm gonna move this a little bit, how easy this is. And what I'll do to save time, because I know some people said, can you just kind of get to the point and not drag on too much? So what I'm gonna do is I will come back and do my second coat, and then I'll put some pictures of the final result, and then you can get a better idea of how well this covers. But you can even see, I mean, this is white over this dark, and this is dark. I mean, it's dark. I kind of like my sponge better, that's me. But everybody has their own technique that they like. But look how good that is already. One coat of white. You can lightly see some of the brown. You're going to, it's a dark color, but it is that easy. I'm just gonna do one more here to show you. Now I got an old rug down because I'm going fast here because it doesn't take long. So I just got an old carpet down to paint over. And don't keep going back over and over. Put the paint on and then come back over with either the true applicator or the roller, whichever you prefer. And just get rid of those brush marks. I mean, it's that simple. No sanding, none of that. That takes a lot out. So like I said, and then what I do is, if you want to leave your hinges on, you know, like I said, paint them, and then just let them dry and they're gonna be good. It's totally up to you. Otherwise, you can use a small brush like this. They sell them at Walmart, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, all of those different craft stores. And then you can work your way around those too. It just saves time. I don't like taking the cabinet doors off, remembering which hardware goes with what and having to mark them. To me, this is easy. You can do, if you don't feel like doing the whole cabinets all in, you know, one day or two, take your time, get out the paint a couple, let it dry, come back another day, put a little more on. It's your home, you can do whatever you want, but it's not going to affect the paint. It is a good product and it's washable. It's just really a good product. So it is that easy to paint your cabinets, even in a mobile home, even in an RV. So I hope this helps everybody. If you have any further questions, reach out to me. And again, I will post some after photos once it's done. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, come back, get that second coat on and show you the good coverage that this has. Hopefully this helps you all. And like I said, if you have any other questions, reach out to me. I'm happy to help. Thanks. Have a great day.